Alright guys, this is Jack, and I am back for another Dota commentary, yes! But before I say anything about this match, shoutouts to Dota commentaries, and if you guys have noticed, we have some new projects up, especially, so we really want you to know about our members DC forum section, where we will post replays, or you will post replays of you playing in DCIH, and Cold-Blooded, props to him, will do some member commentaries time to time. Not member commentaries, but IH commentaries. And also, we are going to have a DC top 10 video weekly, hopefully. And yeah, so props for DC for making all this happen. But we also need you to submit your replays. And yes, also shout out to just everyone as I've played with on Dotalicious, especially the people I play more with, and I think someone wanted me to give a shout out to Lucia, so yes, shout out for you from Crane, I do believe. And so yes, now we are back in this game, and I gotta tell you, we have this amazing game coming up. So yes, you better prepare to be amazed, I guess, by this epicness of Navi vs Garaj. So Navi, no introduction necessary. We know art style, the most famous captain on the planet right now, probably. I'd say his popularity is definitely ahead of like any Chinese captain you can think of. And Garaj, you might not be familiar with, but they are actually just pre-DTS minus NS. So an NS announced retirement, which is really sad, and DTS dropped their sponsorship, dropped their team, which is even sadder, but it's okay, they're still playing together. We have Dread, Light, AA, and one of these is God, and they have a new player who I do not know who it is, but yes, we will see good performance from them. So hope we see this epic game. Well, we know that this is an epic game. Game 2 of DTS vs Navi vs Garaj, and wow, just going to slow this down really quick. We saw some interesting picks already. So bans pretty standard, except for the fact that Pugna was not banned, so they banned VS, ES, AA. Clockwork Morph was actually banned in the second round. Interesting that no one picked him up. And interestingly, we see Garaj first picking Weaver. So Weaver, yes, in this new version, just a very powerful hero early mid game. You can play him so powerful early mid game by getting that medallion, which boosts his DPS so much, and along with the Sakuchi and the Swarm, the minus armor, so much damage. And also in late game, with tankier items and a Radiance, he can live for so long in team fights and just dish out so much DPS. And yes, Navi responds with Pugna and Windrunner, so very powerful early game heroes, just very powerful. Pugna, we all know, dominates the early mid game and pushes very well. And we see, of course, art styles Enchantress. So yes, I've been wanting to make a commentary on art styles Enchantress ever since like pre-Navi, pre-DTS BE Home with that Zoo build, with Zoo strat, with Enchantress, with art style on Enchantress. He has just been owning with that Enchantress, that I'm just surprised that they actually did not ban Enchantress. But yes, DTS with very imba picks as well. CM, of course, solid support. In China, probably that would have been Lich, but in Euro, they're still loving the CM. I mean, of course, why not? Especially with Weaver, you can spam his Sakuchi, and that is so powerful early on. And of course, Doom, I guess they picked Doom mostly because Doom really counters Weaver so badly. Because not only does Doom counters everyone, you would say, but in Weaver, it counters out his whole second life. If he cannot ult, that is just like one life down. And wow, so we see Sand King, a pick we just do not see often, but definitely still works. Especially, he notices these very fragile heroes on the Sentinel team. A well-placed epicenter from Sand King will just obliterate these three heroes, especially Enchantress. Enchantress with a very, very low HP will not be able to stand the epicenter. And we'll see what Navi decides to pick up, as wow, these picks are already like off to epicness and clinks. Wow, so even going to be more fragile in their lineup, and whoa, so powerful picks coming from both teams. We see this Trilane is going to be so powerful. Visage, Sand King, and CM, that's going to be such a powerful Trilane. And on Sentinel side, we really don't see how they're going to lane this. I mean, Pugna needs solo, Windrunner needs solo, and Clinks, I just don't know. He works well in a solo, I mean, and in farming, but wow, we'll see how they lane that. Just epic lineups. I mean, look at this. Such an imba lineup with last pick Visage with that burst damage. So yes, they have enough burst damage. They have team fight capability with Sand King and Doom, of course. And just such a powerful tri-lane burst damage on Necrolite. It's going to be such a problem to like Enchantress or this whole Sentinel team. Clinks, Pugna, Lich, and Windrunner are so vulnerable to that insane magic burst DPS coming from this Scorch team. And you will see, of course, Art Styles Enchantress with the level 1 Basilius, meaning that he will probably start off wandering more off in the jungle and helping this bottom tri-lane. So Lich and Pugna, wow, interesting tri-lane, probably going to go defensively or find a chance to push with Enchantress's creeps. So DTS, they know their tri-lane is powerful. Yes, they do have an insanely powerful tri-lane, so they're going to go so aggressive coming down this way to try to catch anyone who attempts the ward. So this ward, yes, very nicely blocks off this creep camp and gives vision. And so yes, in other lanes we have Clink soloing mid. Navi.323. So where's Dendi? I want to see where is Dendi. Probably on Pugna. Indeed, we have Dendi on Pugna. Love that player. Plays the best gankers out there. And so yes, still DTS knows their strength, and Navi knows it as well. They're being very safe, very safe around this area because this tri-lane is just so powerful. If you get caught off by Sand King or CM, you are just instantly dead. So yeah, even Pugna, Lich, and this tri-lane indeed very defensive, but can go offensive at any like chance. Give it a chance and it'll just start bursting you out. And wow, I'm just gonna pause that real quick. I have my sound way too loud. Extremely sorry about that. And yeah, some people have been commenting on the reason why I leave the sound in game. I just really like to have it there when I like watch commentaries. Just adds the more of a feel to the game. Anyways, so we see Lich very defensive in the back, letting Pugna do the last hitting. Pugna a very strong lane here early on. His base damage is so high due to his insanely high base intelligence. And Lich coming up for the Nova, just telling him don't be too aggressive. I mean, if you keep the HP low on Sand King, then you're really safe because Sand King's Burrow Striking will come right next to you. So if you hang back here and he Burrow Strikes you, he'll get hit by the tower for sure. And if he has low HP, like that is just going to be very dangerous. So interestingly, we see Artstyle running all the way across the map from bot to top, not doing anything, and finally starting to jungle. But we see very early action on very aggressive Weaver early on, but Windrunner is not actually afraid of Weaver this early on. Level 1 Sakuchi, oh my god, Windrunner doing so much damage. Okay, getting the salve off nicely, but Light should not be too aggressive against the Windrunner. Windrunner base damage is definitely there. And wow, nice denies coming from 7. Not sure who he is, probably their new player. And so yes, seems like I'm going to have to keep my eyes on all around this map in this game early on, and that is actually very awesome. We see Lich just getting some EXP, hanging really far back. I mean, one bad move, Sand King's one stun, CM's Nova, and a solo assumption will definitely take him down. So yes, seems like Clinks is doing pretty fine at mid against the melee hero. Clinks having that orb can just harass very well. See, I'm going to come up, and yes, actually with the frostbite, and yes, that is what I was talking about. Soul Assumption immediately taking first blood. So CM getting a level 1 Nova and a level 1 frostbite. And Enchantress coming from the back with the heal to tank the tower. Garaj calls Garage's members, and just giving that boost of, I don't know, just throwing that out there. Wow, good play. I mean, this lane is so deadly. This lane is just so deadly. As we just saw a frostbite. CM, very nice positioning coming down from here, eating these trees. So beautiful play. The frostbite on Pugna, even under the tower, is just fatal due to Sand King's stun being such a good stun, such an aggressive stun. And now it seems like Scourge wants to take this tower. I don't know. Dread taking tons of damage. Oh, gets the frostbite out again, and the Nova, and the Soul Assumption takes him down immediately with the Burrow Strike. Pugna actually decryptified himself there when the Soul Assumption went down, and that amplified the damage by so much. But also it was a good play because CM and Visage were doing so much damage to him. But yes, this lane is such powerful tri-lane from Scourge. Oh, and we see Enchantress actually roaming. Wow, what an Enchantress by art style. I mean, Enchantress jungles lanes very well, but have you seen an Enchantress roam? And we see a tower dive on bot on Lich, decryptifying Lich, almost able to save her. Nice play by Dendi, but still, this tri-lane is just too powerful. They have the diving potential because of that burst damage with the early frostbite on CM and that Burrow Strike and the Solar Assumption. They burst you down in 3 skills. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're under the tower because you just burst down immediately. While Enchantress going to be pushing this tower. So yes, a roam push style coming from Navi. Just insanely well type of play. Insanely good type of play. I mean, okay, this lane, Enchantress really cannot do much to help this lane out. The best thing he can do for his lane is leave it and let them get EXP as Doom comes up for a gank on Winner. I think he is on the level multiplier. Yes, level 2, level death. Oh, definitely so much damage. And the Scorched Earth, going to take the tower with the Scorched Earth. Oh, one hit, going to take down Windrunner. So definitely DTS or Garaj owning this early game. Arstyle going to come from the back though. See if you can do anything. No. Wow, Doom with the haste rune going to go straight for bot. Wow, we see another dive on bot. So aggressive, so much action. Doom coming here. Should not be able to do anything to Clinks. But Burrow Strike on Pugna. Oh my god. And the Soul Assumption killing spree on Visage already. And Lich even has to be careful. They do have as long as they have mana, they can dive this Lich right here and now, casting the Nova, but he is going to get Burrow Strike and Nova'd, and that Soul Assumption does so much damage. Oh, gets out of there just barely. I think due to CM not having enough mana, he casted the Nova, but I do not think he got the Frostbite out. And everyone is just so low on mana. But just so powerful. A Pugna coming top, so yes, they are DTS with Pugna and Enchantress definitely going to go for some sort of early push strat. Or not even a push strat, just going to go offensive on the pushes. And Lich actually going to be soloing this lane, which is no problem except that he's skilled Frost Armor. So he does have a level of Dark Ritual, will allow him to control this lane under his tower. But yes, so intense action. So Enchantress successfully, I guess, Navi, even though losing 0-5 to this tri-lane, I mean, this powerful, so powerful and aggressive tri-lane from Scourge. They have died very, quite like a few times. Pugna with 4 branches at 6 minutes in this games. You do not see that. And oh, another dive on Lich. But Sand King at very low HP should not be aggressive though. Lich should just really stay back, hang back. Oh my god. Where are the TPs? He needs the TPs. Frostbite going down. And oh, Novaing there. And the Solar Assumption will take him down for sure. Where are the TPs? They need TPs right now. CM just gonna walk right out of there. So yes, dominating on Visage. Looks like Sentinel gonna continue to they're pushing. Pugna now at mid, attacking the tower with that Nether Blast, is going to be able to push this tower really fast again. Oh, Enchantress getting doomed. But the art style does have 2 creeps over here. Oh, but he is on the level multiplier again, and that is just fatal. Doom does so much damage in this early game. The stomp on Weaver, but oh, it is going to go down, give you some free money and EXP to Weaver. Windrunner going to take out that bug for a 30 gold, as well as Sentinel takes that tower. So 7 kills for Scourge, but 2 towers for Sentinel. And remember, 2 towers is 200 gold for everyone. So if you look at gold, actually this Sentinel should be more just rich at the time. And there's just too much action for me to check the creep stats. I mean, oh, bad positioning by Sand King. They can see him. I mean, what he is going to need the Burrow Strike out of there soon before he dies. I mean, I don't see what art style was doing there. I mean, Sand King was just over here. You can totally see him. He was totally not in Viz. Not sure why he did not attack him. But yes, he got out of there. Good play by Dread. And Windrunner with the Illusion Rune. And for some reason turning on that Scorched Earth. Going to be trying to defend this creep wave. The Scorched Earth, definitely just a powerful skill. And yeah, these two heroes, we now see Navi's strat. They're going to push. I mean, Enchantress, he needs to get some creeps though for the push. But Enchantress and Pugna definitely have the power to push any tower. Like just no no problem, man. And wow, dude, are we seeing more Illirias? Yes, we see more Illirias. So more Illirias, and they're going to do a gank on oh my god, on Doombringer. If he can get a shackle off, if he can get a shackle off, oh, and he does, beautiful. And Clinks has the DPS on Clinks, and Winmer definitely enough. As we see action on Bai's, Garaj takes down Purple, who I'm not sure who is right now. I think it's Lich. And Artstyle is getting chased, but he does have this heal. And wow, a nice Nether Blast from Dendi getting out of there. And Enchantress's heal just so powerful early on, but he does get frostbited, and Weaver going to take him down. Oh my god, the Solar Assumption taking him down as well. And Enchantress is level 6 now, so they actually should be careful. Oh, this forest getting cleared out, so making it a lot easier to dive and a lot less safe. Oh, even getting the Familiars. So with the Familiars, they are definitely going to die for that because they have Flying Vision. Lich coming in though, level 5 without ult though. Clinks here as well. Weaver ulted out of there. Ulted to get out of there. And wow, just so aggressive play by Scourge. This lineup is so powerful early on. Oh, Clinks, do not get doomed. Don't get doomed. That would be so fatal. Okay, I think they're going for Enchantress. Going to focus down Enchantress. Oh my god, Enchantress goes down. And Visage going down. So Clinks gets doomed. Okay, but takes him down nonetheless. Still does lots of damage. And if Dendi can hit one more hit off. And yes, definitely takes down Light. At the same time, we see Doom killing Lich in the forest down here. So much action. Will he get out of there? Decrepify. Nether Blast and ult. Oh! My god, Clinks is in solo HP, but he does get that Windwalk off. Oh my god, CM, if he just Nova'd right there, he would have had a kill. Oh my god, Clinks really needs to get out of there, which is what he is doing. CM needs to be careful too, but oh, I mean, level 7 Pugna is not something you should mess with, but he does know that there are Familiars back here. You do not want to mess with Familiars. A Frostbite and Familiars can do so much damage to you. But right now, a Decrepify and a Nether Blast can do so much damage as well. Oh, the Familiars doing so much damage. Nice walking though, taking the little curve down. CM does not want to take that tower. And we see Sand King. Oh my god, I missed that. But we can see it was a Burrow Strike followed by an ult. And solo killed, oh my god, Clinks right there. This game is blowing up into epic proportions so fast. So powerful, so aggressive, this lineup from Scourge. I mean, look at that. Another dive on Lich. Lich has his ult though. Can he get it out? The Frostbite, the Soul Assumption, the Familiars. Oh my god, not gonna let Lich get his ult out. And this tower gonna go down from Sentinel, and Scourge playing so well. 6-13. Light of Heaven getting that tower, which is going to be huge. Weaver with early farm is so deadly. If you can get the early medallion out, like Enchantress is going to be have such a tough time against a early farmed Weaver. And wow, just so intense. Doom farming it up a little bit at top as their whole team transitions mid. They want to catch someone in the forest, but Navi does have a good ward up here, so they're not going to see much. CM going to ward behind the tower, I suppose. No, just going to camp here. Yes, going to wait for the creep wave to go by. Place that ward and just, doodle right away. As we see a gank going down on Lucifer. And yes, Enchantress does so much damage. But, oh my, will Windrunner die? And of course, Enchantress, okay, with the heal, good job, not going to die. I'm just saying, of course, Enchantress can deny him, but that's, really just a desperate attempt. You do not want to just deny your teammate if you can save him, of course. And Clinks going to early Orchid. I'm not sure if I agree. I mean, Scourge has so much burst DPS. I would love to see that Lincoln Sphere, but yes, the Orchid does give that DPS, insane amounts of DPS. Going to be scaring Visage out of there, no problem. So much damage with the ult if you eat a big creep just early on. If he eats the Centaur, he just gets so much damage like he did right there. Plus 70 early on is just intense stuff. Sand King with the Ring of Health, interesting. Okay, and I hope the game is slowing down a little bit so I can check creep stats. Probably not. I want to see. Do not want to miss anything. So looking at these lineups, okay, early game of both teams is just so powerful. Oh, CM coming in with the smoke. Oh, the Nova, the Sakuchi. Oh, but the ward going down. Only level 1 though. And the mechanism. And power shot to take down Weaver. A nice TP from Windrunner. Oh, and CM is not getting out of there. I just do not see CM getting out of there. The Frost Nova and one hit, one more hit. Oh, the magic stick to juke them. Nice power shot from Windrunner, finishing him off. Double killed right there. And wow. This game is absolutely epic. The ganks, perfect TP saves. CM with the nice smoke coming in, but just getting counter ganked, and a nice TP by Windrunner with the mechanism to save Pugna, as well as get a double kill. Just nice execution. And yes, oh wow, Visage finishes the mechanism too. So wow, this game is so epic. And oh, if Sand King can get that Burrow Strike and ult off again, that is just huge. I mean, Clinks has no way to stop that, but Clinks needs to keep his death pack buff up so he can survive that. With this amount of HP, he can definitely survive that. But he's going to hang around, and if Lich comes up, they can definitely execute this gank. Just have to really worry that if Sand King gets a Burrow Strike and hits both of them and gets that ult out, that very may well be a double kill. I mean, Lich and Bone both don't have that stun or mini stun to stop it. So Doom farming a bit more, trying to get his Vanguard, and with that Vanguard, he's going to be so powerful in team fights, running in like nobody's business, especially against this. Oh man, but I don't know, man. So powerful early lineups from both team. Pugna, Windrunner, and just Enchantress at level 6. That Impetus, so deadly. So Sentinel going to be smoking past any ward of Scourge, but they do not have any wards actually. And going to be running up here. Clinks actually should head forward and scout a bit to see if anyone's on. Wow, Scourge totally knows what's going on. Going to be bunching together and see if anyone dares to come by. So they do find Doom here. They do see, and the whole team should be coming over here. Yes, they are. Enchantress even getting a Centaur, so that aura, even not that effective, even though not that effective early game. Oh, Familiars, that is a lot of gold. 100 gold right there to Clinks. You do not want to do that as Scourge. I mean, Clinks with the DD is going to take that next Familiar, no problem at all. Boom, and another 100 gold. So, yeah, Sentinel going to be pushing this top tower. So just so aggressive. I do not see who has the early game advantage. Sand King even finishing that Vanguard, going to make him so powerful in team fights. Going to be able to get that ult off and get an extra stun off, which is just huge. And oh, the Centaur tanking all the creeps. Going to go over here. If he can get that stun off. Gets that stun off. Is there going to be any follow-up? Nope. Sentinel is going to be playing very, very safe. They know they have the Nether Ward over here, and they're going to just take the tower, which they do. And probably B. Nice play. Just nice play by Navi. So, tower score, they are so far ahead that they even took a T2 tower here. But Weaver is pushing this lane, and no one has been looking after Weaver for quite a while, and he is getting quite farmed. That is something you do not want to see. Weaver, once he gets that Vanguard out and can survive that first barrage of skills, I mean, and ult, just, waste your whole first round of skills, ult, and then his team comes in and just boom, boom, you're dead. And Pugna with the Django, so definitely, oh my god, the engage at mid, Impetus doing so much damage, but Artstyle getting doomed before he can get the heal out and the grave thing, and oh my god, so powerful. Scourge, so much DPS come from Clinks, taking down Doom on the retreat, and that is the power of Clinks. I mean, if you just don't care about it for a little bit. Missing that shackle by just a tiny bit, could have shackled for sure. And early game Clinks and Windrunner are just way too powerful over here. Way too powerful, as we see. Wow, Sand King just get bullied around everywhere. Wherever he goes, he just gets bullied around. And Klink's going to go down bot for the farm, and Scourge going to back off a bit. So Scourge, so aggressive play. But Sentinel definitely has that early game, strong early game hero too. Clinks with the ult can, see, I'm not coming over here. Clinks has no problem right now. I mean, he is not afraid of Weaver. They both have that invis. He is going to invis right out of there just to be safe, though. It looks like Light is not going to go for that medallion, but instead go straight for the Radiance. Or not straight, but like Vanguard Radiance type of build, and focus on the mid game and farm up for late game. And yeah, focus on team fights in mid-late game, which is a very good choice because early game these teams are just fair, and it's gonna actually come down to these carries. But yet we see Sentinel going these team fight oriented items, placing that ward over there, gonna be burning some HP off of Weaver whenever he does that Sakuchi, and also lowers his mana regen. The gank coming in, Weaver noticing it, gonna be very, very careful. And yes, just gonna walk out of there, no problem at all. And Sentinel gonna be pushing this tower again, and as we've seen all game, Sentinel is going for the very aggressive pushes with, you know, Lich, Frost Armor, and Frost Armor from the Ogre Magi too. Scourge gonna try to defend this, but they better have more people here or just don't even try, because these four heroes, yes, these four, exactly what I'm saying, have so much DPS early on. I mean, Impedus and another just Pugna and Windrunner and Clinks with his ult and the flame arrows. So deadly, and Sand King better get out of there before he does get caught. Oh, how did he miss that? Oh, just too early of that. And Sand King, oh, even casting the dust, so Impedus going to be doing tons of damage. Oh, nice, beautiful Burrow Strike out of there. I almost did not see that coming. Wow, talk about an epic juke there by Dread, DTS Dread, showing us why they are the best team. Very nice play. Look at all these wards, look at all these sentry wards. Gaining that map control, as this game is so intense so early on, that mapping control is so important, both teams being such gank oriented. Whoever has the map control will be able to pull off all the ganks. And oh, there we see the Nova and the Orchid down already, so that's going to boost the DPS as well. But oh my god, Visage coming in if he just drops out. Oh, and with the mechanism too, and Lucifer with the Vanguard and Scorched Earth just has so high regen that you just don't want to mess with him. No, you do not want to mess with Lucifer at this stage. His HP is going to be full in no time, especially with Visage around, who can just dish out so much DPS in this still early stages of the game. And yes, I know I've been saying early stage of the game so much, but indeed these two teams are so oriented in this early mid, you know, in early mid game. But Scourge, as we see, they have Weaver, so they are actually better off late game with Weaver and Doom. But oh, CM going to get shackled. That shackle is going to hit for sure. Oh no, very nice positioning. Oh my god, wow, this CM must hate this tree right now. I mean, wow, this tree is just, I mean, oh my god, getting owned by this ward when he was trying to cast that Frost Nova. And oh, Sentinel going to be pushing this tower with CM down. No one's going to try to defend. They're not even going to try to defend. Another. Oh, actually they are. They pop off the rune. Weaver flying in with the Vanguard. So many Vanguard on Scourge team already. If Doom comes in, nice Django of Endurance. If Doom just comes in and Doom's like Enchantress before he gets that heal off, that is just simply huge. Oh, he's going to go for Lich though. Lich not getting his ult off, but the whole Sentinel team is here. Not sure if it's a good idea. Django then is popped. They do not have vision of this cliff though. If they did, they would have dived that. But they do not have the vision of that cliff. They did take the tower. And so, yes, Sentinel going to be out. Going to go top. And Sand King taking the top tower too. Wow, just both teams playing so well. I just not know what to say. This is European Dota at its best. And yeah, I mean, 11-5 score kind of evening out. Bone with that Orchid has infinite fire arrows right now, and with that silence is going to be able to counter Weaver so badly. I mean, if you can eat this, yes, and gain that extra attack, they should really run, because a few fire arrows from Bone with that silence can just solo pick off any one of those supports, those fragile supports that Scourge has. Even like Doom, if he faces up against Enchantress is early Impedus. And just Bones, oh my god, just so dangerous. So good play, so powerful. These lineups, I just cannot stop to emphasize that. Doom with the speed room is going to give him so much advantage in the next. Oh my god, and we see the Orchid. Holy crap, one Orchid and a few fire arrows taking out Light of Heaven. You know, the Orchid's bonus damage, and oh, Pugna walking into the team fight, managing to get that thing off though, and oh, the ult from Lich going to be bouncing like crazy. Unlucky bounce on the ult though. Sand King gets that ult off, and dash is huge. Lich goes down, Pugna goes down, killing spree on Thing Visage, and wow, double kill, and with the blink. Oh my god, early blink on Sand King already going to take down Enchantress as well. Triple killed on Visage. Wow, insane team fight initiated right there. Clinks was not there. If he was there, he could have changed the tile lane. He would have picked off CM and Sand King, no problem. And the gem going down on the Scourge team, probably going to be picked up by Lucifer, and that is going to be huge. They're going to take this tower and possibly even the next tower. Lich finally reviving, and we saw there the team fight capacity of Scourge just so powerful with the Sand King and the Blink Dagger. Now if you can get that ult off with Lucifer in the middle of everything, that is just so dangerous. But as we also saw, Lich, his ult was really unlucky to bounce to CM, and I mean, if he bounced between Lucifer and Visage there, that would have been huge and totally turned that team fight around. So yes, both teams have the team fight potential. It's all about the execution, and as we saw there, a little bit of luck, and Sentinel was unlucky and just got absolutely wiped. 12-19, I wouldn't say it is that far off. And that Orchid again with the solo getting so powerful. If he just pops that Orchid and just uses it, turns on that strafe, he's going to be waiting for Enchantress though. Oh, did not pop that Orchid off early enough, and I guess Lucifer saw something coming, so popped that Scorched Earth, which is not that good of an idea because he's going to need it if they're going to continue to gank him. And yes, these two people together, if they can pull off a gank on any solo here, that's just pure deadly. A slow on Enchantress with Impetus and Silence and Fire Arrows, just too much for any hero to handle in this state of the game. Windrunner nearing in on that Hex as well, and once he gets that Hex, wow, oh my god, this game is just too epic. We see Sentinel winning definitely on the tower count with this aggressive pushing lineup and with Pugna, and you know, just everyone being so aggressive early game, giving Clink so much area to farm, and we see another team fight possibly going to happen at bot. And wow, this game is making me go crazy. I mean, if this team fight actually breaks out, but it seems like Clinks is actually going to try to pick off Sand King here with the Silence, and wow, with the Strafe, and he's actually going to die because that Orchid, don't forget, amplifies damage. He is not going to chase because the team fight actually broke off here. The Ward doing tons of damage. A nice Shackle Shot on two heroes, but it looks like Sentinel is completely backing out with the Cloud. Yes, with the smoke, they're going to back out. Clinks now coming in from the side for a flank. Sand King with that low HP is not going to be able to blink in, and that is power of Clinks. In these early team fights, he almost picked off Sand King. I think if he would have chased, he would have a good chance. But he knows that Sand King does have the Burrow Strike and the Invis and the Blink. So yeah, it's going to be very hard to kill him without Dust. And the Orchid was just running off and taking that Golem just for that extra attack. They are not giving up. Very smart play. You know, both teams are standing off kind of here. Sentinel wants this tower. Scourge wants to defend it. And you guys really, no one wants to be too aggressive. So yeah, go pick off some Ancients. Ancient creep camps, very nice play. The Ward here taking another huge chunk out of CM's HP when he cast that Nova. And yeah, that Nether Ward going to be another huge factor of these team fights. As Enchantress flies top, going to be farmed out a bit. Once Enchantress gets that Alt Staff Agonams, he's going to be so much more annoying in team fights. He can stand so far back and do so much damage. Enchantress, his only problem, as we see right now, is his very huge lack of ability to flash farm. He cannot farm, but the smoke, oh, the whole Scorching, oh, the blink, oh my god, the blink impale. Clink's gonna go down, no problem at all. Very good initiation by Sand King, getting that Ghost Scepter, 2 Ghost Scepters on Doom, so we see what they're going to counter the heck out of that Impetus and Clinks. They know that is their main DPS, and with Clinks down, they're actually going to take Roshan. Pugna does see some of that though, and I do think they do know what's going on. Scourge going to try to get down. Wow, the Ghost Scepters. That is a Ghost Scepter on everyone except for CM, and wow, just wow. I mean, talk about strategy here. We are looking at some of the best strategy in the world. Impetus and both Impedus and Clinks being countered to hell by like heck by this Ghost Staff. And oh, Lucifer taking so much damage from Pugna, the Netherward doing so much damage. Well, Roshan is going to go down, Weaver is going to pick up that, and the team fight fully breaks out. And Chances we see with the heal doing so much damage to, oh, a nice shackle, but at the same time Windrunner looks like he's going to go down. Power Shot takes that down, Doom silenced, and we see Sentinel owning this, and Sand King doing, oh my god, the Sandstorm taking down Thing, and oh, see, there we see the Ghost Scepter, and but no, the Impetus, it wears off, and the Fire Arrow going to be enough to take him off. Or the Nether Blast. Oh my god, he blinked out of that Nether Blast. Nice play by Sand King right there. And we see Scourge retreating very nicely. Only Doom and Visage died. Weaver even kept his Aegis. And CM just walking out of there like nobody's, like no pee, man. But oh, Sentinel did get the gem off of Doom. So that is going to be a huge advantage. They're going to get that site advantage, that map advantage, and going to be leaving this farm for Clinks, I suppose. Clinks with the Ogre Axe going for that BKB probably would be a very good choice, because so much of this Scourge team is built around like Doom just counters the crap out of him. And yes, leaving the farm for Clinks. Clinks does need that farm. Sand King, I can't believe how good the farm is. And yes, right now we have a chance. Okay, let's look at this really, really quick. 110 on Windrunner, leading the game. Actually, 111 on Light with... oh, nice items. Everyone getting Ghost Scepter, though. Still not very sure like if that is going to pay off in the long run, because that is $1,700 that could have been going toward his Radiance. And we see Doom doing very well as Dread, getting so many last hits. So yes, he was on the try, so that's where all his money comes from. And so both teams so farmed, so even, I would say, as we can see the team fights going both ways. I mean, everyone, just a small mistake would cost him a team fight right now. Doom with the plate mill will go for that Shivas, and Shivas is just another such awesome item against the Sentinel team. And wow, so good play. I would see Sand King and even Necrolake, I mean, with the mechanism and the Ghost Scepter, going to be able to survive a long time, even though he died there to Windrunner. I mean, the problem with Ghost Scepter, of course, it amplifies magical damage, but Sentinel, with all these heroes just shooting stuff, you know? All their heroes shoot stuff at you, except for Lich and the Thing. It's like so many arrows and projectiles just hurting so much. I mean, arrows of fire and, you know, just arrows and power shots, power arrows, and like spiked lancing thingies that hurt when you're farther away and make no physical sense at all why they do that, but just so powerful. And yeah, epic stuff. Just insanely epic stuff. Windrunner not being able to complete his Guinsus just yet. Should be near, not that near though. Oh, but once he gets that, that's going to be huge. Hex on Weaver is just, any extra disable on Weaver is just so welcome right now in the Sentinel team. Walking around with the gem, picking off all those wards from Sentinel, using their own gems. So yes, so worth it. But again, Visage picking up another gem. So yes, they know how important this vision is. And going to be power shotting a little bit for vision, you know, just to make sure he's safe. Always a good maneuver to power shot around, especially if you can afford the mana, which you definitely can. So Pugna, since Windrunner already got the mechanism, is going to go straight for that. Oh, actually interesting. Should be going straight for that Agnams to make sure to just you spam that ult in team fights, and then go for the Guinsus as well for another Hex on Weaver, which is going to be so important once this game develops a little bit later. And we see we are in mid game right now, but since Weaver decided to pick up that Ghost Scepter, we do not see him near the Radiance at all. So actually right now, see, if he did not have that Ghost Scepter, he would have that Relic already. And yeah, I do not know why Weaver actually joined in on the Ghost Scepter run, and we see Scourge team playing so well, letting Weaver stay on lane. Whole team just, they know the Sentinel has so much ganking potential with this Clinks, and any other hero can probably kill any other Scourge hero if they are alone. So they're just going to hang around together and get as much out of it as they can, like ancient camps, and let Weaver farm, as Weaver is their late game, and it really out carries any of these Sentinel heroes. So we really need to see Clinks farm up, as Clinks, yeah, with, I guess, not that much in the bank, he should really have some items right now. On the bird, yes, with that Mithril Hammer, so actually really close to his BKB, and that BKB will be huge in the upcoming team fights in this 30-minute, 40-minute time frame. And yeah, I see this is the perfect time. I'm just going to hang back a bit, let my throat rest, because I mean, I am anticipating so much epicness in the rest of this game. Now take a few sips of water, chill as we see Weaver and his Imba, Light of Heaven, and his Imba last hitting skills. I mean, Weaver it's so hard to last hit with Weaver. I mean, just guys, you gotta agree with me. This hero, I mean, why does he have to do that stupid animation? I mean, does he think his hands are cool or something, poking them around like, you know, you guys can't see me, but I'm doing that Weaver attack movement, and it's kind of like a wave, but not really. And oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, the smoke coming in. Are we going to see the blink and pale again? Oh, we only see the impale and it misses. Such epic fail by Sand King. So and yeah, we see if that impale, that was, yeah, just good play by Scourge. It failed, but if they would have gotten that, that would have been huge. They would have this tower. They would have these two towers down by the time Clinks to spawn. No P, but wow, look at this train of creeps going to mid. But we see Clinks coming in, but they do have a gem, so he should really be careful. Gem is on Visage. He should be very careful about going too far in. But the tower did go down to light, which should have, wow, that's just another 500 gold. And wow, look at all these creeps, all Weavers, and yeah. Even with that crappy animation, as long as you have your swarm up and enough attack speed and that third skill, just, you know, you get all these creeps. No problem at all, man. So Weaver with the Sakuchi, going to be farming with that too. And nice. Complete, very nice. I'm thinking, yeah, wow, 4.2k gold already. And anything about I said he is not going to get his Radiance that fast is all gone because of that tower kill and all these creeps. He is going to get his Radiance just ASAP. But remember, Clinks finished his BKB, and with BKB on, you don't take Radiance damage either, so, you know, that is going to be huge as well in team fights. If Clinks can get his BKB out and pick off Sand King before he gets his ult out, yeah, silence and pick off Sand King, that would be absolutely huge. The Guinsoof, the Hex finishing on Windrunner is going to help them in team fights as well. Pugna with the Agnam, so yes, this team looking like they should be looking for business, even with the Agnams on Enchantress. They should really be forcing those team fights right now before Weaver gets his Radiance, because we see Weaver with the Relic. They should really force some team fights right now. Try to get a few kills on that Weaver and just everyone else. I mean, Doom has been not dying for a long time. Should be closing in on that Shivas as well, which is going to make their team fights so powerful. And yeah, I don't know. Sentinel should really not be dragging this out at this current state. Yes, I guess both teams kind of dragging it out. I'd say Scourge has the better reason to do so, even though Clinks is a strong carry, hard carry. But I'd say Weaver out-carries him any day with the extra survivability, and also they have Doom. Doom is just so powerful any stage in the game, and along with Sand King, again against this such a weak lineup, any ult from Sand King is just so fatal to this lineup from Sentinel, and Sentinel smartly getting that Planeswalker's cloak. If Windrunner, okay, if they're waiting for the pipe, I'm fine with that. That pipe, they should really have it by now. I would say Oblivion probably could have went for the pipe earlier than the Scepter to stop that Sand King ult. We see right now both teams really dropping into this farm state, and I don't know if you guys are going to like this, but I'm actually going to speed this up because this is a really long and epic game. So without missing out on any action and drinking some water, this is very beneficial to my throat. Yes, that's how I'm going to put it. So you guys must forgive me for doing this. Clink's trying to do some solo ganks. Not going to happen. Their team is not dumb enough to stay around here, and you see the whole jungle actually getting wiped out. Either that or I clicked on the creep camp thing. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Yep, I clicked on that. Okay, my bad. And yeah, so slowing it back to normal speed, we see Scourge waiting for Roshan. That is interesting. Weaver has the Radiance now, and they probably do see the countdowns on the Aegis. It's probably very low, like less than 1 minute. So they're going to camp here. Weaver is going to take these creeps, no problem. With that Radiance, Weaver is going to have such... Oh, and Roshan did just spawn right there. The Aegis is indeed gone. And Scourge is looking to take it. But Sentinel definitely knows what's going on. Definitely. And it would be a very bad idea for Scourge to go take it without initiating a team fight first. Or Sentinel. Is Sentinel actually going to try to take it for it himself? That would be a bad idea as well, because Scourge knows it as well. But oh, if Clinks just runs up that cliff right now and see these two supports, that would be huge. But no, the gem is coming over. Clinks should not go any farther. Oh, so close. Picking off one of those would be very, very important. And Power Shot over there, yup, sees what's going on. And both teams going to be dancing around this Roshan a bit. We see these a lot now. I mean, because that Roshan in this game, if any one of their carries get a Roshan, like Clinks and Weavers are those type of heroes that benefit 100% from that Aegis, because just they can dish out that DPS without, they don't, like, see, Sand King is a hero that benefits very little from it because he uses his ult and then he dies and he doesn't really need to stand back up. Doom benefits less because just they have their useful ults, but like Clinks and Weaver, definitely whoever gets that Aegis is just twice the DPS output. Sentinel going to be backing off because of the bad lanes, and Scourge going to go aggressive. Weaver coming up with the Sakuchi and going to back off and go straight for Roshan. So yes, Scourge sees that they're kind of safe. They're going to pick off wards with Necrolic's gem, and Clinks knows that he needs to be careful, man. But Scourge also sees that they are coming over here with this nice ward. They can definitely see this area of the cliff. So yes, they did see people standing here, which is why, you know, Sentinel should know that, and they should not just run here like Windrunner right now. You know you're being seen, right? Going to be power shotting randomly, but with that Guinsoo, no problem. You can power shot as much as you want. And going to be checking that Roshan real quick. Nope, they see no one's killing it. And so Sentinels, both teams really dragging this out, really just dancing around this Roshan. I mean, it is good played. The power shot going to be keeping them away. I mean, they do see Windrunner over here, and if Sand King can get that blink burrow strike out, that would be absolutely huge. But oh, Weaver actually not with the team right now. So yeah, Sentinel, I'm not sure what they are thinking. They're going to be pressuring mid. They're going to get the lanes to their advantage and probably pressure mid. If they can pressure mid and force a team fight there and win that, that is a win-win. They will take this Rax and Roshan, so they know that. They have that in mind. That's why they're going, and yes, the nice Nether Ward burning out CM again, and even the nice power shot going to be keeping CM out of here. Going to be getting a few hits on the tower as well. Bone doing so much damage already. But don't forget, Sand King is over here. If he can blink ult any time from this safe proximity. And oh, he gets caught though, and that is not good. He gets hexed, and that is actually horrible. That is going to let the whole that would, oh my god, Sand King should not let that happen. And Sentinel not pursuing enough though, waiting for the next wave of creeps. And yes, they do see all the creep lines, all the creep waves are in their favor. They are slowly pushing toward the Scourge base. So if they just push the pressure on here, anytime the Scourge tries to go account for the other lanes, they can go up the high ground or just go for Roshan. And yes, it's all Sentinel right now, and it's up to Scourge to make something happen. Oh, close. If that shackle shot was lucky and got any other hero behind him. I mean, Clinks, oh, with the blink ult that we see. Oh my god, they're initiating on Clinks. Clinks not even able to get that BKB out. And wow, the ult bouncing on all these heroes with Ghost Scepter and doing so much damage. Doom going down immediately. Weaver coming in though, going to take Clinks down, and Weaver doing so much damage to Pugna with that Radiance, and oh, going to be decryptifying himself, but getting stunned by the familiar. Nice play. Bone buys black and will come back. Lich, oh my god, look at that. It's Ghost Scepter action, and Visage in huge trouble. So much DPS coming down, and Lich, oh, the Swarm definitely going down to the Radiance right there. And Visage did get out of there. Sand King coming back, but we see Clinks coming straight into battle, and that is huge. I mean, he can, oh, silencing Sand King. Sand King's going to go down right away. A nice shackle, and that is the end of Weaver because Clinks is here so much DPS. Sand King did buy back though, and Visage still coming in. Bad choice with Clinks around Gem dropping on the ground, getting shackled, and really runaway Scourge. This is Sentinel's lane right now. These three heroes, so much damage, and Windrunner, oh, the familiar. Okay, nice shackle onto the familiar, but right now this is Sentinel's playground. I mean, the lanes are such in their favor. Nice buyback from Sand King. Going to be able to deny. Oh, not going to be able to deny that tower. And CM gonna get jumped. No problem at all. 2 hits. 1 hit from Enchantress with that scepter. Look at that. 2 gems, bitch. 2 gems. What is that? Like 7 balls. That's like more gameplay than having 7 balls. But he has 2 gems. That is just winning, man. Enchantress art style is currently winning. Getting that strafe. Going to be focusing down that tower, and Doom. Oh, he actually gets it. And wow, Doom has nothing he can do about that. Such good play. What a baller play from Navi. With that tower down and winning these team fights, even though the head count's still in favor of Scorch, they can really go Roshan right now. They can totally go Roshan. Enchantress with that untouchable can tank Roshan like the boss. And Klings can just go eat a creep and go there. No problem. Not sure why he's going home. I mean, just go eat a creep, go straight to Roshan. Is what I would like to see from their team right now. But I guess they are going to try to ward up. Guess they know that Scorch team has fully revived now. And wow. Epic team fights coming from these both teams. Sentinel proving, wow, they have the strong mid-game lineup. Pugna's ward, obliterating the supports. Like, oh, what? Power shot hitting nothing because the Centaur is just kind of like chilling here. Yep. No, like it's no one's business. Let's look at the scoreboard, just to look at everything, have everything under our eyes. We see Enchantress with the ultimate orb, going to go for that Gwynsu's as well. And so they need Gwynsu's definitely for light. I mean, they already have an Orchid and a Gwynsu's. Just get 2 more, no problem there. Just throw them in. Windrunner with lots of money. Wow, Klinks with lots and lots of money, and Navi with even more money on Pugna, on Dendi. And yeah, Scorch not that rich at all. Their items, they still have the Ghost Scepters and the Blink Daggers though, and it looks like they are going to be trying to go for Roshan again. They still know whoever gets the Roshan has such an advantage right now. Do they? Oh, it's actually a Karass. Wow. So they're going for that armor regen, or armor degen, instead of Shiva's. I gotta say, I do not agree with this Karass over Shiva's. Shiva's is such the better choice, because so much DPS. They even know that they have so much physical DPS. That is why they have the Ghost Scepters. But the Shivas would lower that by so much more. And oh, they're going to flank them from behind. They don't have a smoke, but it's still going to be huge. I mean, catching people like Enchantress and Lich out of position is going to be huge. Going to doom Ilaria and Lumia. Ilaria going to go right down, and Lich is all bouncing onto these Ghost Scepter people again. Navi just ulting people left and right, just alt and then alt some more, alt. But Weaver takes down thing, and Sand King going to be stunning Enchantress up here, and alt some more. You just see him standing here, alt. Like it's no problem, man. I'm just going to alt you and stand here. Oh my god, so powerful. And now Klink's here, and Enchantress are here. I can't believe Pugna is still alive. He is going to go down right there. He is dead. But Klinks and Pugna picking off the rest of the Scorch team. A buyback from Winner coming down. A nice Shackle, and even focus firing with the Gwynsu's. Power shot. 1 more hit. Oh my god, 1 more hit. Not able to get that. As Weaver comes in, and Sentinel can definitely push this right now. The Familiar is dying as well, and oh my god, Sand King, very nice escape, TPing back home. And now the Raxes are going to be going down. I don't think Scorch has response for this, as Doom is dead, and Doom is really their initiator and just such an important part of their team fight. And Strafe on Klink's going to take that down, no problem. And we see Weaver with the Yasha though, and ow, that is going to hurt so much on Windrunner. Weaver, the hero, the champion chaser, and a Familiar over here. If he can get that stun off. Probably not. Windrunner nicely dodging it. Oh, but the Grave Cloak, or the Grave Chill, and that Impale did hit, I guess. And yeah, definitely not going to be able. Windrunner not going to be able to get out of there. Even the level death coming in, killing spree on Weaver. A nice shackle, last minute shackle though. And so, Rax on mid gone. Nice play by Sentinel. Nice play. A long game indeed, but they did it. Using 2 pushes, a few very good team fights. I gotta say that flank was beautiful from DTS though. They took down Windrunner immediately, but they had no really response to Enchantress and Klinks, and Windrunner just bought back. Oh, but okay. They definitely are still in this, even with that Rax down. If they get this Roshan, they get the Aegis, they can take mid no problem. Their team fight abilities are definitely still up there. Sand King kind of died too early back there in that team fight, and I still want to see that Shivas though. That Shivas would have been so much better. So yes, Weaver definitely with the Aegis of Immortal. Oh, and we see Bone Fletcher with the Tarrasque. Good choice. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if I appreciate it more than Butterfly or MKB even. I'm really not sure. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, they are definitely ahead. Wow, did you see that? That was hilarious. He got burned by the Nether Ward for casting. Oh my god, that is just funny. I've never seen that before. First time I've seen a creep get owned by that Nether Blast in my life. But it's all good. And so the Tarrasque definitely going to make him stand in team fights a lot longer, but that's not his problem right now. I mean, he can stand in team fights. It's just like the Tarrasque doesn't help against being doomed and stuff. And that's what he should be really worried about, the BKB and Tarrasque though. But with the Tarrasque, yes, he is just baller. He's standing up here. He's going to BKB out of that Frostbite, no problem. Just going to strafe and DPS, and you know, Pugna is just going to press alt a few times over there. The Lich is alt bouncing around in the Scourge's team, and Weaver with the Manta, but getting life-stealed some more. And wow, see that? Watch that Nether Ward going crazy, and we see a chase over here, taking down Enchantress. Light Heaven is dominating, and a nice shackle onto two heroes running away. Sentinel team is retreating. Klink's getting doomed, and yes, Pugna getting doomed. Where is Klink's? Klink's is over here, going to be eating the creep for the extra DPS. I mean, his Tarrasque is generating so much faster, and oh my god, I think Dendy is going to go down, but no, the lifesteal and the Decryptify on himself, trying to lifesteal some more, going to get owned by the Nether Blast though. He is going to buy back immediately, and a Shackle, and Impetus, and oh, Weaver goes down. He does have the Aegis though, but he is going to be camped over here. The medallion on Lich. Oh my god. Oh, getting sheeped immediately. Put the medallion down. Yes. Oh, can he get a nice shackle shot? No angle over to get that shackle shot. They're going to give up, but they did take down Visage right there. And Sand King, who bought back. So while I was watching Weaver getting owned, Sand King went down, and oh my god, Weaver actually going to be taking down Illyria. He's actually going to die from the bugs. Mega kill on Light. Nice play, but oh, now he's going to get silenced, and Klink's doing the DPS. But the Ghost Scepter still, oh my god, but they do have the gem. Going to be ulting all the way back there. Nice juke with his ult, and oh, one more Impetus will take him down. 25 HP, getting out of there like a boss. Good play by Light. And Sand King going to be taking this no problem. He probably wants to leave it to Weaver though, and that is indeed what he's going to be doing. He's going to be coming here, save Weaver, maybe give him the TP. Nah, no need. Weaver is coming up and going to be taking all these creeps. But wow, good play. Scourge definitely still in this. You see those team fights. Once the ult really goes down, it's just whoa. Wow, so much money on Light. Just going to Manta and get right out of there. Enchantress though, we're seeing in this now that it's 50 minutes, we're seeing his DPS drop a lot from his Impetus. I mean, it's not good enough. It's not that it's not good enough. It's like it doesn't scale toward late game, and we're seeing that show. Same as Pugna, just doesn't scale toward late game. This mid game has passed. They did take the mid racks though, but right now it's all up to Klinks. He needs more DPS. We've seen him. He does not DPS down Weaver fast enough, hardly fast enough. And we see Weaver with the Radiance doing so much damage to the Sentinel team. The Medallion on Lich, such a good choice though, because we do see all this physical DPS coming from Klinks. That Medallion is like a free Desolator on Klinks. But Klinks, man, he needs more DPS items. He should be rich. He is rich. And Pugna, oh no wonder I keep mixing these because they're all these bone thingies. Like, look at that thingy. What the hell, man? And so Sentinel all at mid. Weaver did lose his Aegis in the last fight though, but he is still completely baller. Scourge team right here. And oh, both teams meeting at mid again. Klink's going to fly up. Not a good idea. He's going right into the gem, but Sand King already used that blink, so cannot initiate with it. But if he gets doomed, I mean, that is just bad. If he gets doomed, their whole team can get jumped really fast. CM with the illusion going to be coming up. Everyone knows that's an illusion. Pros don't really look at that and say, "Oh, CM kill," because you know they know that CM's not going to make that big of a mistake. And we even see familiars pushing a lane. Very interesting. You don't see that much. That is some pro stuff. But yeah, it definitely helps to get that lane pushed forward with those familiars. They do damage and they can stun. So yeah, Sentinel, not sure why they're still pushing mid. They're just, I don't know. I think it would be a lot better idea to go push a side lane, but they are confident that they can take the Scourge team down in any direct confrontation, so they're just going to push mid, you know, take down some Ziggurats. No problem there. Scourge doesn't really dare to... Oh, with the Reaver, so going to be a heart on Doom as well. And Doom possibly going to carry this through as well. Doom, once he gets that Tarrasque and the Caress, even though I would still love to see that Shiva's on him, he is going to be unkillable. An unkillable Doom with his Scorched Earth and his, you know, just stomp from that wolf. And his auras is just so powerful for the team. We see them going top though, as they know that Sentinel is actually going to be attempting to push top right now. Pugna's items have not been improving for the past many minutes. Enchantress getting a tiny bit closer to that Guinsoo's, but oh, nice nether ward here. But Sand King does see it, gonna take it down, and oh, it just burned someone up here. Who is Weaver? Who casted Sakuchi? Doom gonna eat some creeps, and you know, looks like Scourge is going to be the one pushing top. Not what I expected. I expected Sentinel to be. But we see Clinks down here, you know, handling this lane. They do not want the lanes to be pushing down toward their base. Going to go up here, check out these creeps, see if there's some nice DPS boost he can get from it. Oh, one hitting that small creep. Eating a big creep. And yes, you do want to do it. You kill the small creeps first. I need the big creeps later, because it doesn't have that long of a, it doesn't last long enough, you know, this death pact, it just doesn't feel like it lasts long enough, so you want as much of it as possible on you. And with 3.8k HP, that is just a lot of HP. Yes, guys, I know that is obvious, but it is a lot of HP. And oh, the Windrunner going to be initiated on Doom, so the ult even going on Doom, taking so much damage, but the Blink ult from Crix going to do lots of damage to Sent 2, even the ult. Doom going down to Dendi though, just nice play, and Windrunner going to get out there, no problem. The ward getting taken down, and that is bad. The Sand King with a nice ult, and oh, a nice Shackle shot, Sand King. Oh my god, the lifesteal from Pugna doing so much damage. Going to go down as well. Weaver coming in from the side from more, trying to save Visage. Not going to happen though. Another gem on the ground. Are we going to see Enchantress with 5 gems? I mean, holy crap. That would just be so awesome. Where's the gem? I think they just killed it. Yeah, that would be a good... They should kill. They should have killed the last one too. I mean, 2 gems on Enchantress. That is just overkill. Or just stockpile gems in home. It's like, yo, that's what we do, man. We kill you, we steal your gem, and we just stockpile it in our base. You know, just because we can. We have all those gems. But wow, Weaver getting chased down. Even finally getting the heal out though, so he's not going to have a problem there. And smart Weaver going to be going home immediately. Scourge all buying back. We see Sand King coming back out, but they really do need Doom. Doom, bad positioning right there, getting initiated by the Shackle, and Sentinel definitely has that enough burst TPS to take him down, especially with Clinks getting that Demon's Edge. Actually, in the current stage, I would like that Bariza. I would love that Bariza, because it scales better in late game than MKB. But I don't know, Clinks, due to his strafe, he has so much attack speed that it is that MKB is totally justified. Right now we see Weaver with the ultimate orb, so are we going to see Guinsoo's? Because I would like the Guinsoo's actually. They need more Guinsoo's. Sand King should really go with Guinsoo's, and Doom should get that Shiva's. I mean, come on, Doom. And you know, all these people need Guinsoo's. Guinsoo's people, get Guinsoo's, please. And we see Sent doing it properly though. Guinsoo's on Oblivion, Vlad's on Lich, getting that extra armor on the Sentinel team. I mean, with his, he has so much armor. Wow, look at this Lich. He has frost armor, and then with Vlad's, and then Medallion. You know, it's just an armor game. He plays the armor game. He gives himself so much armor and his teammates, and then he lowers armor on the enemy. Just epic. So MKB finished on Bone. So much, a huge DPS boost. As I said, due to his strafe, he can proc that mini stun so well. And oh, CM getting caught again though. Oh, the Shackle not hitting though. And Windrunner should kind of be a bit careful. But Enchantress coming in as long as the rest of the Sentinel team, and they know what they're doing. They just want to initiate and pick off one Scourge hero. And then you know, dude, the rest is just peace. Pick off any one of them, even CM. Then you just have the upper hand in the next team fight. And So we see Light solo pushing top again. He does have that TP, of course, like any good player should have. And everyone TPing home. Sentinel, I don't see why they are so focused on this mid lane. I want to see them pushing the side lanes more. I mean, Scourge is dominating the side lanes with Weaver, and Visage is familiars. I mean, how is that even happening? Good play, and dragging it out. Both teams think they have the better carry. I'd say Bone definitely has the better items out of their carries, but Scourge has 2 carries. They have Doom and Weaver, once he gets fat, is just so deadly. Same as Doom. Even though we see Doom getting owned right back there in that teamfight due to bad positioning, he is still the defining factor in this next team, in the following team fights. If he can just survive long enough to see like the middle of the team fight. And wow, Sentinel has no idea about this. Weaver gets another Aegis, and Doom gets cheese, I do believe. Nope. Doom did not get cheese. Where's cheese? Sand King gets cheese, which is equally epic and useful. Not as useful as Doom getting cheese, of course, but man, this game is very, very long and epic. And I am really getting... my voice is dying out. But I am sticking in here because just epicness ensue as we see a possible team fight. Both teams just looking for chances. Any bad positioning by critical heroes like Doom or Weaver results in a nice shackle. See, look at that. Oh my god. See Sheeps and just going down so fast. Doom as well, but we see Krix's ult going on. Doom goes down immediately to Doom on Enchantress though. Enchantress is going to die for sure, dropping the gem. But wow, look at that. Look at the lifesteal going everywhere. CM even getting his ult off, doing so much damage, actually taking down Windrunner along with Weaver. Weaver, after he stood back up, has so much HP now, and Clinks needs to get out of there. He has a Trask. He has no problem at all though. And a Shackle. Shackle getting dodged by Weaver, and Weaver's going to continue to chase. Is he or is he not? No, he is not. Clinks his Trask up, so his HP is going to be going up like crazy, which allows him to come back to the team fight. Sand King gets shackled and silenced and sheeped and lifestealed, and we see Pugna. We see the power of Pugna. We are seeing the power of Pugna. And of course, Clinks and Windrunner. And Navi right now playing good Dota, catching up on the head count. They're going to be pushing this mid. They're going to go throne this by the looks of it. I mean, we see Pink not coming out anytime soon. Doom, although Doom dying early is a good thing in some senses, as you can come out earlier. Clinks so much DPS. As we saw, just owned with just in the time of Shackle once. They're actually going to go for the bottom racks. That is definitely the better choice. Once Thing got shackled, once Weaver got shackled, we see the DPS from Clinks taking Weaver down so fast, but Windrunner at the same time needs to get... with the nice shackle and the silence and the sheep, Weaver is going to get that ult off, is he? Yes, Weaver gets that ult off, so that's going to bring him right back into the fight. Now it's Clinks times to run. And he is definitely going to run, but no problem. He's going to get away from that, no problem. Windrunner gets out with 60 HP. Even Lich is out. And so, good defense by Sentinel. By Scourge, I mean. Clinks still wanting more. This tower can go down so fast to Clinks. But Scourge team definitely coming in. Not going to allow him to do that, but if he's going to try to take down Weaver, going to be the silence and the MKB if he procs enough. But definitely the Ghost Scepter. Do not forget about the Ghost Scepter. Gonna keep Weaver alive, and Scotty is going down on Weaver. Nice. So I'd say with the Scotty is giving Weaver more EXP, and Doom. But Clinks is not gonna be able to solo kill Doom, as Doom has even more HP than Clinks because he does not have his ult up. He should go here and get his ult up. That would be a good idea. Doom walking around a bit. So yeah, intense team fights. We see Sentinels winning the team fights, but not making anything out of it, if you know what I mean. Like, they haven't racks. Scourge is taking all the Roshans. It's just Sentinels winning all the team fights, but not benefiting from it enough. Just hardly enough. And Sand King with the gem right now. Both teams keeping the gems up because it's so important that they focus down that Weaver or Clinks, but it seems like Sentinel is doing a much better job of focusing down the enemy carry. And yeah, Enchantress always dying too much, so not close getting his hex yet. If he gets his hex as well, that would be 3 hexes and the silence, and that is just spells doom of Weaver, and Clinks, get out of there. I mean, a nice play by there. If Sand King would have blinked, Burrow striked him right there because he does have the gem. That would have been epic, and that would likely spell GG for the Sentinel team. But Clinks probably should have buyback. Yes, he does. Totally enough for buyback. So yeah, let's see how this game develops. I mean, we're in 62 minutes. Everyone is just a farmed bastard. And so many illusions pushing up. Scotty's done on Weaver. So yes, Scotty's does stack with the third skill. So 2.4k HP on Weaver is going to keep him alive a lot longer. And that Scotty is going to give him that chasing ability to chase down like Lich. Lich has been surviving way too much, and especially Enchantress. Enchantress is going to have such a tough time with that. Even with his Unstoppable, he is going to die really fast to that Weaver. And man, forgive me, I really need to speed this up so I can preserve my voice for the rest of this game, as there are going to be a lot more epic team fights before this game can even possibly reach like the balance in this game is so good right now. Both teams are so even. It's not even funny. And we'll see how it plays out after. Oh, the familiar is feeding money to Clinks. Clinks taking all these creeps like no problem at all, man. With that Tarax, he can tank any amount of creeps. And yeah, I mean, he needs that fifth survivability. I would say Butterfly. He wants that Butterfly. And oh no, he gets doomed. Can he get out of this? No, he is gonna die. Unstoppable streak. Stop right there. And I realized I did not slow it down, but we saw it there. He got jumped. He got doomed. Oh, that is horrible. He did buy back, but it gives Weaver this chance to harass their team. And just wasted so much money there. I mean, Weaver is, he is right back down to 1.8k gold when he could have gotten that Rapier soon. But yeah, good play from Scourge, gaking that, just sloppy Clinks. Just way too confident. Overconfidence, man. Never be overconfident. So Sentinel's strat right now is just to come down mid with the big creeps, and then, transition to your top or bottom. Top would be the better choice right now. And, go top, man. Go top. But no, they're going to go to try get Crixelix. Oh, the Impetus. So much damage. 3 hits, half HP. And Clinks, though, doing even more. Oh, the Doom already gone on Doom, though. So Doom does not have Doom. Weaver over here taking so much damage, getting sheeped, and Lich is all going to be bouncing. And again, Pugna doing his annoying stuff. Impetus doing so much damage. Sand King, can he get out of there? He is going to get out of there, but just Pugna just going to switch a target. Unstoppable on Dendi and Impetus. Oh, wow, nice dodge with the Ghost Scepter. And where is Clinks? Where is Clinks all this time? There he is. So yes, the DPS going to be going down so fast. And wow, I think with Visage down, okay, he bought back. So Scourge team is definitely all alive. They're going to go straight for Throne. Take these turrets down. That is pretty huge as well. This ward up, and that ward up is going to be oh, Doom. Oh my God, Pugna goes down. That is huge. That is actually huge. Windrunner running around a bit, and oh, Kling's trying to DPS as much as he can, but he needs to get out of there before he gets owned. Going to be attacking, oh, Weaver with the nice Ghost Scepter. And some more Impetuses. And again, as we see, Enchantress fearing that Scotties. And Clinks goes down. Monster kill on Light. Nice play by Scourge. Now chasing the Sentinel team all the way home. Pugna bought back, was good on his way there, but now he can only go back home. Now 3 Sentinel dead. Windrunner is alive at home, but Scourge pushing their way out across the map as they should be doing. And Sentinel, it's too greedy. They should have played safe. Hang around here where it is safe and take these Raxes. But no, Sentinel was a bit greedy there. They thought they had a complete advantage, but Scourge with the good buybacks are going to hold that off, and it looks like Scourge is going top because that is where they have creep advantage. Sentinels knows that, and so was clearing out the creeps as fast as they could. But now Scourge is here, and they do not have buybacks. Oh my God, we need to see. We need Clinks and everyone. They need to be in Netherward. Already getting planted over here, and it looks like they're going to have to give up this line of racks. But this is not going to be. That is not going to be enough for Scourge. Scourge is going to. Crix is going to take mid tower, which is going to allow them to take this mid racks right after they take top racks. Light taking that tower. Light, oh my God, so powerful. So this rack's going to go down so super fast. But just in time, Sentinel is going to be spawning before they're going to be able to take this tower. This tower is still invincible, don't forget. They're going to have to wait for this tower to go down. Sand King working on it as fast as he can, but they're going to transition right down bot. Lich with the Frost Nova and a few hexes, and the ult going down from Lich, but the creeps have came here, so it's going to be bouncing on the creeps. And finally, everyone on Sentinel, Enchantress flying in. The Rex is already going down though. And wow, the Rexes went down so fast to Weaver. There's so much DPS, and now they're going to be chasing Necrolite with that Grave Chill. Going to be flying out of there, and like actually flying. You know, he has wings, but he's usually just flapping them and like not flying. But there, he was flying out of there to safety. So definitely, just all of a sudden, that one good team fight by Scourge allowed them to take this, and also this, not to mention this. I mean, if one thing that Sentinel has been doing very badly in this whole game, it is the Roshan. I mean, Scourge has been taking the Roshan, has been controlling the Roshan, and I'd say Scourge definitely has advantage right now, and it is all due to the Roshan. Sand King, and you know, the Roshan just gives them so much more teamfight capability. Sentinel, knowing that they're down right now, they're going mid, they're going to force another team fight, another, may I add, epic team fight. And oh, he really should not be moving that fast. Oh, killing the courier. Haha. That's pretty funny. And dropping oh, what, there was like Ghost Scepter on that courier, which just got owned, but it's okay because they don't need it anymore. And wow, Weaver coming in. Weaver, do not get hexed. Oh, gets silenced and hexed and is going to get focused down. They're focusing down Weaver like crazy. But see, there I said the Aegis is going to bring him right back in. But right now CM is in trouble. CM going to die for sure. Weaver stands right back out. And now Clinks is going to try to DPS this down. Going to be tanking everything like a boss. Weaver down here though, godlike, taking down Lich. And Enchantress taking so much damage as well. CM actually surviving that. And oh, missing that impale again. Clink's going to be running out of there, and but we see Windrunner stealing this tower. Not really stealing, but just trying to take it down, failing though, and decides that his life is more important, which is very, very true. TP's home, a very nice TP, gotta add. And Sentinel's push completely failing. They have 3 people in the fountain again, and if I saw correctly, Sand King just ulted right there. And that is absolutely epic. So yes, props for Dread for ulting creeps. As we see, I'm just gonna have to do a montage of creep ulting soon, like YYF dooming creeps, Sand King ulting creeps, so much creeps. I mean, all the hate on these treants, and you guys are like, oh, it's an earthquake, but no, it's an epicenter earthquake. And wow, we see that a crit from, well, I don't know, where did that crit come from? But oh my god, a nice Shaku shot, but a nice blink from Sand King, and Windrunner is not going to be able to get out of that, man. Popping the mechanism. And even Klink's taking lots of focus fire. Windrunner going to try to do as much damage as he can. Going to die right there. Klink's going to finish off Visage for him. And Lich coming in, not going to be able to do anything out. The Frost Armor gave it to himself instead of Klink's. I do not agree with that. And these Raxes are going down, and Scourge is going immediate for this Rax. Oh my god, Weaver does so much damage. It is going down. Silence on Weaver, but not Hex. Oh my god, super creeps. But I don't say this is over yet. Oh, but right now, did I see Klink's just die? He buys back though. CM going to be going down. No, he is not. Lich going to be going down. Weaver just dashing into the whole enemy team. No problem. And ulting back out. And now CM dies for sure to art style. And I do believe if Sentinel doesn't wipe the whole Scourge team and make a push mid right now, then it is GG. But it looks like Enchantress just died to Weaver. Also, oh, holy shit, says Light. GG calls the Scourge team. GG calls Sentinel, calls Navi. And with that, Light and Doom carried the Scourge team to victory. GG indeed. 36, 48, 72 minutes into this game. We see definitely GG. Oh my god, I'm just dying right now. So much epicness. I cannot take this anymore. And yes, so just going to make this short. Very well played by both teams. Insane team fights, I gotta say. Just well played. Except for that one Sand King ulting on the creeps. But he is level 25 like a boss. And yes, GG. Guys, don't forget to check out the new Dota commentaries, member stuff. And yes, I'll see you guys next time. Signing out.